Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Brooks now on the return. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. Gets this to Fant. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. Rolling into enemy territory. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Gun. Cut.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a gain of 22. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down. 1st and 10 of the 12.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's get set.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Hey, stop.
Short yardage run here for Brown. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. Can't push it across. They make the stand. Looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
It ended up being a failure right up front. The entire play, when you get in these goal-to-go situation, hinges on that initial surge. It gives some credit to the defense. They win right there at the point of attack, and because of it, well, that play goes backwards.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal.
11. Stop.
Here's a design run. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive.
Big 13. 11 MT. Stop.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 24th of the season, making him the new single-season record holder in receiving touchdowns. That one down, splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
DC, ready?
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Lamar now from the gun. Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Gun.
Play action now. Burrow. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Well, it is 2nd down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack.
11, Mike. 11.
Throwing is Burrow. This finds all complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd and long, here's Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. Tylan Wallace on the return for the Ravens. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. It's Henry on the counter. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. Decent gain here, but short of the first. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter. Ravens in possession. They still have 5 to go here. 3rd down. Hill now from the gun. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. Right? I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Stop.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. It's caught, Chase Jackson. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st down from the 42.
Here we go. What?
From the gun, it gets to Brown. He's able to drive that pile of 9 yards. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Off the play fake, Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
Oh, Brown has it knocked out. But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one. And yes, they did. Bengals football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
That's him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. The group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
11. 180. Right hot. Hot.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This from 35 yards away. McPherson's kick is good. It sails right through a beautifully placed football.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Sending the tight end in motion left.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Here's the backup. First throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. First and 10 now from the 46.
Go!
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
A toss now to Henry. Avoids the defender. We've got foot race. And a nice stop here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So it's going to be 2nd and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
19 Charger. 19 Charger. Hey, Craig. Go.
He's running it right on the option. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
A tight end in motion now.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This is going to be a 46-yarder.
46-yard attempt.
Loop knocks it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
I'm one, ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Right up. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 Tom.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And he brings this one back. Touchdown Baltimore off the pick six. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Stop. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
After the pick, here's Burrow again. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he has this down to the 34. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he's going to be hit, set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Connects on the crosser. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
11 mighty.
In the red zone now. It's his running back. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Wide 80. Wide hot.
Again, it's Burrow. Caught just shy of the goal line. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-out completion that nets them a 1st down.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Gun. Shot. 180. Shot.
Sign quarterback run here. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
On 2, ready?
Nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal.
12. Here we go. Right 80.
Piran. Will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down.
11.
Drill 1.
Yikes. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Back to throw it. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here's the final play of our first half.
Look at 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
The final throw before the break. Headed out right. Complete. Derrick Henry. Still has some space inside the 35. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Get it. No. Bronco 80. Ready.
Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. And this one doesn't go far. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Ready. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Throw here, 3rd down. Completed over the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down, Ravens.
Ready.
Get to Henry on the inside handoff. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Huntley now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
This will be grabbed at the 5. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go.
One play action here. Burrow. This is a heater going deep. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Brown on the inside give. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
1st down, and they go right back to it. They call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at 2nd down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
On 1, ready?
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Here's Brown again. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On 1, ready?
Ravens going with a dime package now. 3rd down.
Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. You see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. This finds home. Complete. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Gun.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Pass it downfield. It's Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals push their lead further to start the half. It's a DeMar chase, touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And he had everybody thinking 6 before they finally got to him and put an end to it.
Yeah, I know we all wanted to see him finish that score. His teammates certainly did as he was rolling down the field. But this offense will tip the cap and say thank you kindly and try to go finish the touchdown off themselves.
They'll run here with Henry. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And the Bengals get to it.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play. No one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard. It's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down by the only safety picked in the first round this year, and that's Malachi Starks.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good game, get some positive yards. Good job, well done.
And they bring him down at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and the Bengals have a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on first. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2, ready? Here we go. Back.
They'll run again with Brown. And he'll get it up to the 27. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
11, empty.
Straight ahead they go with Piron. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It is Bengal football, and they're going to start the final quarter up by a couple of scores. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Here we go.
They'll try it right with Brown. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. That brings up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
I'm fine, ready?
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Go. 11. Fight 80. 12.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. Into the red zone. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Here we go.
Counter play, Brown. Brought up the tackle, but he lost the football! And the Ravens make the recovery. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow. I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Not a lot of real estate for them to work with here. It's second and long. Working near his goal line. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. No throw, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. He will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. That play good for 17 and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action now with Jackson. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
They send a tight end in motion. Lamar throwing again. Complete to Henry on the check down. He picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. Finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
And Bengals with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down. Jackson's going to throw again. He's trying to push the field. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Go for it here, trailing in the 4th. They've got a man in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got to his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
1st and 10 from the 43. So Reed, they'll hand off to Henry. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Another run for Henry. By a man, he's in the clear. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That's 16 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Ravens first down.
From the red zone on first. Pass pulled in by Henry. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Now a give. It's Pirine headed left. And they'll take this in after 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Let's get set. 11, Thomas.
Burrow out of the shotgun. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
12. Here we go. 180, 11 MT, 11 MT.
Here he is to throw. That's going to be caught by Hall. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
On 2, ready?
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Gun. 12, big 13.
They're going to pass it here. It's his running back. He will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run.
Here we go.
Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And they draw first.